Snake?
What?
In China they say, when walking through a melon patch...
Where the fuck is your background call? That she not only it's one of those proverbs, she is also repeating it. She's also repeating something that she already said. Oh my god, what?
What's up, Snake?
It's the call about saving memories. And then, oh my god, what is this game?
In China they say,
What?
the snake, knowing itself, strikes swiftly. It means that if you have confidence that what you're doing is part of your true nature, there should be no hesitation.
What dog shit is this?
Are in your true nature or not, but Snake, believe in yourself.
In China they say, fuck twin snakes, never play it again. Oh hell no, I'm not playing a GameCube controller. Okay. So
My god. You actually shot down that hind.
You're the one who said
oh
I
my
could do
god.
it with a stinger. You didn't really think I had a chance, did you?
It's not that. Well, after all, that hind shot down 2 F-16s. It is hard to believe that after doing that, it got taken out by just one man. If we do not drastically reduce the number of stockpiled nuclear weapons, it's going to become easier and easier for terrorists to get their hands on them. That means more terrorist attacks like this one. There was some talk about both sides reducing their nuclear stockpiles to a core deterrent force of less than 500 missiles each, and declaring that there would be no nuclear counterstrike in the event of the use of conventional or chemical weapons. But talks fell through. It seems that America is unwilling to relinquish its position as the most powerful country in the world.
So now her background call is gone. Meanings
There is no doubt
is
about
also
it.
gone.
After the Cold War ended, the chance of a full-scale worldwide nuclear conflagration was diminished. But on the other hand, the chances of local tactical use of nuclear weapons greatly increased. Civil wars, revolutions...
God, I knew that this game was a technical disaster too, but I didn't think the codec was this fucked.
And many of them are the result of centuries-old hatred between different ethnic or religious groups. These people do not think rationally or logically.
Yeah.
In such conflicts, there is no concern for the high civilian casualty rate, and international criticism means little. A nuclear deterrent is meaningless because emotions run so hot. Furthermore,
Really, viewer?
unlike strategic nuclear
No
missiles,
way.
the decision to use tactical nuclear missiles is in some cases left up to battlefield commanders. It is pretty scary. As long as nuclear weapons continue to proliferate, the chances that someone is going to use them will also continue to grow.
So did they actually intend Nastasia's background call to be in the nuclear storage building, removing the calls there, and putting that one call on repeat? That's the way that they want you to experience it. And the even crazier thing is that even after you change floors, she still says it once before she talks about anything else.
Ironically, the policy of nuclear deterrence...
It's not here. It's just not here.
...of nuclear weapons. The entire basis for determining them to be illegal has been undermined by this military policy. In other words,
You should ban
nuclear
yourself,
weapons
viewer.
cannot be declared illegal because we have an entrenched policy which makes them legal, ipso facto. America and Russia are not the only countries with nuclear weapons. During the Cold War, the UK, France, and China publicly declared the existence of their own nuclear arsenals. Since we entered the 21st century, we have confirmed the existence of nuclear weapons programs in countries throughout Africa, the Middle East, South America, and Asia. Nukes are steadily proliferating. The 21st century is paying for the 20th century's failure to plug the holes in the NPT, and for the IAEA's failure to tighten nuclear control measures.
Oh my god, I thought the game froze. Is this the IAEA? Although the chain of calls about the IAEA, which kind of makes Ground Zero's plot a little stupid, but whatever.
The IAEA was established in 1956
IAEA.
as well as military applications of atomic power. But the IAEA can only investigate those countries which request an investigation. Furthermore, the timing of the inspection must be approved by the country in question. They are not allowed to do sneak inspections. The country that is being investigated can even dictate the nationality of the inspectors that they will allow in. In the late 1970s, Iraq would only allow inspectors from Bulgaria and Russia to enter the country. The IAEA does not even have the authority to level fines against countries who have committed infractions. After the Gulf War, they discovered that Iraq had been developing nuclear weapons in secret, right under the investigators' noses. Unfortunately, as an organization, the IAEA just did not have the teeth to effectively stop the proliferation of nuclear weapons and technology.
And yet, they cared so much in Ground Zeroes, you know? That's kind of bullshit.
In 1970, all 5 nuclear powers, America, the Soviet Union, France, England, and China, signed the NPT. The treaty provided that the non-nuclear equipped countries could receive assistance for peaceful applications of nuclear power. But military applications of nuclear power were strictly prohibited, and the IAEA was given the responsibility of investigating countries who were suspected of being in non-compliance with the NPT. But the IAEA could not stop the proliferation of nuclear weapons either. Not only could the IAEA not levy any penalties against violating nations, but it became impossible to distinguish between technologies which would lead to military development and technologies which were for civilian applications. The enormous costs for the development of military weapons.
Okay, she's repeating stuff. But her background call is not here. So that means they really wanted you to get in the nuclear storage building. And Mei Ling's call, where is that then?
Called Snake?
What the fuck? This is insane.
Snake, Leah DeRocher said, win any way you can. Nice guys finish last. What about you, Snake? Is that what you think? Is there anything that you wouldn't do to stay alive? You should think about that, Snake. You called, Snake? Snake, don't give up. Remember Macbeth, Act 5, Scene 3. I'll fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me my armor. Everyone is counting on you, Snake. You've got to do it.
Alright, that college isn't there. Okay. Why not? What a clusterfuck. Oh yeah, I was gonna check if we can do the mono TV thing. Probably not, I would imagine. Yeah, let me get a checkpoint, save again. I do take some inspiration from Norwegian.
You called, Snake?
I haven't watched it in ages though. Let's see.
War, he sung, is toil and trouble. Honor but an empty bubble. What about you, Snake? Is your honor just an empty bubble too?
This game is an empty bubble. I guess Twin Snakes and Phantom Pain is more of an empty bubble, but whatever. Okay, so reset. I do not understand. If it was a fan project, maybe. Oh shit, there is an option. Wait. Ooh, yeah, that changed. Maybe? No, Twin Snakes is not a fan project, it's an idiot project. But no, I mean, fucking Kojima, Konami, yeah, whatever. They were involved. So
you'll have to destroy that hind, Snake. Use your ears, Snake. You should be able to tell where he's coming from by the sound of his rotor blades. Huh? Snake, you're not using a stereo TV?
It can't be.
A mono TV? Well, Colonel, there's nothing we can do about it.
I guess you're right. Snake, don't worry about it. There's more to being a good person than just having a stereo television. You can do it just the way you are.
wow, Mailing almost sounds right in that one. Almost. Nice. Okay, so it's there, but it's, you know, same as everything else, just inferior. Maybe they should have just straight up refused to do it instead of taking a pay cut and turning up with this shit. But whatever. So I reset, so it shouldn't be. Oh, it is. Okay. Ooh, you can hear the difference. Okay. I don't think you can. Oh my god, what? You can cancel the whole load? Okay. I don't think it's possible to hide the text in this fucking mission log. Also looks like shit. No, okay. Alright, let's do this. I just want to buy a mountain of Phantom Pain and Twin Snakes discs and just pile them all up and burn them. Make a video. No, Tickle says no. Oh, blow it up. Of course.
You did it, Snake. You shot down the hind.
I was so worried.
Liquid couldn't have survived that.
I wonder. But even so, just because we've taken out their leader doesn't mean they're going to give up. They're still going to try to launch that nuke.
You're right. There's no time to waste. Hurry.
Ghost.
The underground base is past the communications tower. The elevator is working again, isn't it? Hurry.
At least he's not talking about missiles right now. Nastasha, where the fuck is your background
At the end
call?
of the Cold War.
Well, at least Nastasha's background call was just out of place and repeating endlessly. Mei Ling's is just completely fucking missing. One last one.
Snake, come
Nope.
what come may.
Okay.
Time and the hour runs through the roughest day. We're almost out of time, Snake. Please hurry. You're the only one who can stop them from launching that nuke.
I always hated how the fucking codec, it opens first and then they see how it opens first
The underground base.
and then it does a sound effect when they answer.
Hurry.
I hate that.
Hurry.
It shouldn't be like that.
Hurry.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you.
Oh,
so
this
I
is
went
so
back to
bad.
the lab and
Otacun's
Yeah.
delivery here is
The
so
4 suits were
fucking
missing.
bad. When he does,
also,
that
about the elevator that I
line.
checked out. It's really
Look
strange.
out, Snake.
It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the
It doesn't match his expression at all.
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning
Look
went
out,
off,
Snake.
I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135. But that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake. The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you.
Look out, Snake. What the fuck was that? Nice. I can't really do the same thing I usually do here. Fuck it. How the fuck did I sleep the first guy? Maybe he got stunned? I don't know. Humor, thank you for the 85 months. Money. Money, money, money. This game is budget of a half-eaten sandwich. And it shows, let's just say. Hey, what? Man, I'm really curious to try the third box. It's gonna ask me to change the disc in the truck, isn't it? Piece of shit. Another thing that we don't get to do here is, of course, look at the parachute before the fight. As soon as you step out, the cutscene triggers. So you don't get to move around, of course.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's shooting at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please.
It's a 720
She's
no
a
scope,
good
please.
person.
Get it right.
You'd know that if you talk to her.
That woman isn't as sweet as you think.
Cheers, more. Thanks for stopping by.
I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf! No, you can't!
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this!
Oh my god.
Snake,
She's
I'm near.
she's fucking asleep too, except when she's dying. When she's dying, she reads her lines as fast as possible. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, a message from me is a message from death. If I'm close, you will know death is close.
Please, Wolf! Snake! No!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'll pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak.
Said the
You
Yazapir.
can never finish what you
She must have spilled some on Naomi though. Because and Nastasha. Oh fuck. Here we go.
It's Sniper Wolf. You can only shoot at her with your sniper rifle.
Are you sure? Actually, it gets more ridiculous in this. Look, if you shoot her with a FAMAS, you can clearly see the bullets hitting the other side. It's well within range. But, of course, she doesn't have a hitbox from it. You can hear it. You can see it. Yeah, okay. So you might think, okay, it has to be the pieces you want. But no! Meanwhile, the M9, if I can aim, that's fine. Sniper battle, let's go. Yeah, they just fucked up the proportions, the lighting, the atmosphere, and the draw distance, whatever you want of this this boss fight, if you can call it that, this arena. They just fucked it up. They have no fucking idea what they're doing. But yeah, M9 works. Let's use a real PSG-1 for once, though. $20-round magazine. You get fucked now. I don't suppose this works too, huh? Like it should. Nope. Oh my god. Ugh. Ah, she got me. Shoot her in the ass. I'm ass shot. You could not save me. So, of course, here comes a 720 no scope. But that's not even the best part of this. Although this is also a peak Twin Snakes moment here, of course. She's like, what the fuck? Are you trying to make your own Twin Snakes, the arcade edition with rules of nature? Thank you for the bits. But the best part is now. Now, typically, in the real MGS1, you have this part where she's down, but you don't quite have a confirmed kill yet. So if you call Master, he says just that, you know, make sure you get a confirmed kill. And maybe Campbell says something like that too. But because they removed all of fucking Sniper Wolf's death calls, now after her death scene, you still get that call that's like, make sure you get a confirmed kill. And that is after Snake shoots her in the face, and since we're in the MGS2 engine, you can fucking unload on her and splatter blood everywhere. And then you call them and be like, make sure you get a confirmed kill. So,
Listen to me. I found a
we'll see.
near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think
Yeah.
he survived?
No way.
They censored all of her calls.
Parachute. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be cut to ribbons by the rotor blades.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that or a message. To me.
Meaning I'm not dead, I suppose?
Maybe. But I think it's more like, I'll string you up.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
Yeah. Which is even worse than the thing with Meryl and the ninja. Holy shit. The graphics are not even good in this game, man. I don't get people who defend the fucking graphics. Have you seen the fucking models? Ugh. Here we go. Now she has to read the script as fast as possible because
I am a sniper.
this scene is one of the best scenes in MGS1 and it gets completely fucking butchered.
Moving a muscle.
She's like reading her script as fast as possible. Generic music. My god.
I am long shot. You cannot save me. Please, just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
Quick, read it quicker.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called
There's no
Wolf.
music, there's no lightning, there's no atmosphere, there's no voice
born on the
acting, there's no
battlefield.
fucking nothing in this game.
Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams.
I am a turd.
They were my lullabies.
Yep.
Hunted like dogs day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few
Quick,
more of my
read it
family
quicker.
and friends dead beside me.
God, she didn't fucking pause for a second. In between,
The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero, Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin. You mean Big Boss.
I became a sniper. Hidden,
they did use
watching everything through
a lot of this. Well, not a lot. They did use some OSC, you know? They had the Metal Gear Solid theme mixed into some alerts, and you have some remixed tracks from MGS1, and you have The Best Is Yet To Come. The Best Is Yet To Come is the worst one, because it's in the game, in the credits, but it's not used in the scenes where it's supposed to be used. So what the fuck is... This game is just a clusterfuck. Oh my god, the fucking wolves.
I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now, I am nothing more than a dog.
TTS doo-doo.
Wolves are noble
Oh my
animals.
god.
They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale for some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
Even when I'm just an onlooker, I don't like to see women or children get hurt.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
See, that's the thing, Nemesis. They thought they knew better. They thought they could improve because they're so great. There's an interview where one of the stupid developers, maybe it was Dyak, I don't know, was talking about comparing features and gameplay stuff, and it was like, oh, you can't do this in MGS1. It was something you could do. He doesn't even fucking know what is remaking.
Set me free.
I had to find that exact interview. He was talking about, oh, now we have these new features. You couldn't do this before, and there was something you could do in MGS1. He has no fucking idea. I don't remember exactly what it was. I gotta find it, that interview.
I loved you.
I hamstered you. You're pretty good. Oh, wait, no. Imagine if she did that shit, too. Luckily, MGS3 wasn't out yet at this point. Or otherwise, holy fuck, they would have put that in the game, too.
She is part of me.
There's people who think this is a proper way to experience MGS1. I don't understand.
Everyone is here now. Okay, hero. Set me free.
Do a backflip. Imagine if you did a backflip and shot her in midair.
Goodbye.
He kind of fucked up, so retro, but thank you. Close enough. Doo-doo dogs.
Snake, you said that love could bloom on a battlefield.
There you go. Damn, this is worse than I remember. Thank you. People who come in here and defend this game, they don't even fucking remember what happens in it.
I couldn't save her.
And then they look at it and go, I don't remember this. Wait a second. This can't be right. Is this a mod? You know how many people come in here like, is this a mod?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I will argue to death that this game does not have good graphics.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust
The models are made by idiots. The resolution is only turned up because of the emulator. And everything else that looks good because it's fucking MGS2. So, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
It looks worse than MGS2, even though they had better hardware.
Behind you all the way.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
The models that they made are fucking horrible. Look at Ottocon's face, Snake's nose, the Mark 23. Like, what the fuck? Like, anything. The fucking dogs. Rex, oh my god, Rex, so bad, holy shit. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Snake! What was she fighting for?
Meryl, yeah, Meryl's face is like fucking lifeless.
What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
I mean, clearly the direct comparison is MGS2. go look up the MGS2 Otacon model, or
Okay.
MGS2, MGS1 Snake model.
I'll be searching too.
And then compare to this shit. It's insane. All while having better hardware available. Just fuck off. Everybody who defends the graphics in this game. Alright, here comes the fun part. Oh, wait. Guys, I think she might be... Oh, what the fuck? The wolf is clipping through her. Eh? I did not expect this. This is... What? What? Eh? Get the fuck out of here! So, anyway, I think she might be alive. Alright. I'm not sure yet. Let's get all the calls about Sniper Wolf's death, okay?
So, you beat Wolf, huh? She was a fool to use the same tactics that failed her in your first meeting. But remember, don't let down your guard until you've got a confirmed kill.
Okay. Hold on, I'm not sure yet. Oh, you can't put C4 here? Doesn't do shit. Alright. Let's get a confirmed kill. Because, of course, they censored the actual call that should play here. You know? Sniper Wolf looking for death. Talking about looking for death with Snake. That's how you end up too, Snake. So Master's call is gone. Campbell's call about the Gulf War and leaving the Kurds behind, gone. Mei Ling's call about people seeking suicide, gone. It's fucking nothing.
It looks like Wolf is down.
Mm-hmm.
Now get to Metal Gear's underground base on the double.
These are all calls that you get before the cutscene.
It looks like Wolf is down.
That's it.
Now get to Metal Gear's underground base on
Nothing.
the double.
A sad story. We shouldn't have turned our backs on the Kurds in the Gulf War. Gone.
What is it, Snake?
What is it, Snake? Oh, yeah. I don't understand people who want to die before their time. In China, there is a saying, it is better to live ugly than die beautiful. I don't understand people who want to die before their time. Gone. Gone. Fucking censored. Cut out. All these calls. But make sure you get a confirmed kill. Piece of shit game. Okay. At least Ottocon's still sad. Oh, it's not confirmed. If you don't teabag. Now it might be confirmed. Hold on. There you go. Apache, that sounds like a serious medical condition. Are you okay? Fucking piece of shit game, dude. And of course, no disc change. No blast furnace theme. No fucking nothing. Here we go. Hey, look guys, it's a blast furnace. You have to deal with the crane, you have to press against the wall there, you have to avoid the guards. You know, you have to be careful. Right? The blast furnace, right? You're supposed to do all that? Yeah, never mind. Here, let's just completely fucking defeat the point of the level design with the new features. Bye. And then comes this great cutscene here. Can you guys count to 4 for me? Because sometimes it's hard. Counting to 4 might be a little hard, but let's see if we can do it. Let's see. During this scene, okay? Here we go. Remember to count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Also, this is totally how this works. Boom. One, 2, 3, 4. You guys can count to 4, right? Alright, do it again. Count to 4. 1, 2, 3. Huh? This fucking damage is pathetic. Yeah. I think the 4th guy realized what game he's in and he jumped off the elevator. Understandably. Because they had to do the stupid ass choreography of the 4 lines of fire coming together to blow up, that they forgot that there's 3 guards in this fight. That's gameplay, and it's 4. What the fuck? Oh fuck. Okay, now we gotta do a couple details here.
Get to Metal Gear's underground base. The entrance should be towards the back of the snowfield.
Good game. I love it. Best version. What do they call it? The definitive experience? Yeah, I've heard that one before. Ah, the 4th guard is in the tapes. That one was blind everything.
It looks like that elevator you were riding on won't go any further down. Switch to the other elevator.
I want to see if the Raven Pro thing works. I actually have no idea.
Elevator number 1 and elevator number 2.
Why was it set up this way?
Well, for a long time,
Twin Sticks is a good
so that you
game.
could take one elevator all the way to the bottom. But I heard that they changed it because of something to do with the structural integrity of the rock. The number 2 elevator is next to you, right? Transfer to that one.
In the off chance that you're serious, yeah, just,
The number 2 elevator is next to you, right? Transfer.
This game is a number 2. The general is number 2. Let's. Oh, I need to lower my health if I want to do this in time. Let's see. Nope. Maybe with Claymore. Shouldn't kill me. There we go. Okay, now let's just fucking bleed all over the place. I don't know what that was.
If you take that elevator down, you'll...
Okay, so here we have, let's wait until the fucking birds show up. You know what we really needed to add to MGS1? The MGS1 desperately needed? Shaman noises. When you get close to Vulcan Raven. Hey yum hey Okay, so the birds are here. This elevator's tiny as fuck.
If you take that elevator down, you'll wind up in the warehouse. Metal Gear's underground maintenance base is just past there.
Crows.
What?
There are a lot of crows here.
There were crows around from before, but for some reason they started to increase in number about the same time that Foxhound came to the base. It's really weird. I wonder what it could mean.
It doesn't type at least. Alright, crows. Let's try again. Let's see if it works. It should. It probably does. So now, we call autocon, they think they're crows. But if we call... Oh shit, my health is back. It doesn't matter. If we call master first... Also, this leads into the story call that we'll play here.
There are a lot of crows around here.
Those aren't crows. They're northern ravens. The Inuit and other Native Americans worship northern ravens as creator deities. Some say that ravens have the power to predict death. The great poet Marlowe wrote about them in the 16th century. Thus like the sad presaging raven that tolls the sick man's passport in her hollow beak, and in the shadow of the silent night doth shake contagion from her sable wings.
That's pretty gloomy, Master.
By the way,
What?
I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI,
Yeah?
and then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied?
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
At the time when Edgar Hoover was head of the FBI, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 50s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying. That ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Okay, so we did this call, and then now Snake knows that they're ravens, not crows. So we call autocon after the call.
If you take that elevator down, you'll wind up in the warehouse. Metal Gear's underground maintenance base is just past there.
Ravens.
What?
There are a lot of ravens here.
There were ravens around from before, but for some reason they started to increase in number about the same time.
Yep,
that
there are
Fox
another
came to the
ravens.
base. It's really weird. I wonder what it could mean.
I don't know, NTZ. It's probably because maybe they wanted to go for a different rating. Or maybe because more Nintendo? I don't know. Nice. Oh, they attack you right away. Nice. There we go, shaman noises. Hey yo, yo, hey. See, MGS1 clearly needed that as an improvement. They really knew what they were doing. Get fucked.
Snake, killing all those ravens isn't going to help
What?
anything, you know.
They're just birds. What makes you hate them so much?
This call is completely fucking different. Snake, we're not paying you to be a scarecrow, you know. What?
Snake, killing all those ravens isn't going to help anything, you know.
They're just birds. What makes you hate them so much?
That's not how any of this works. Speaking of which, the Raven fight. Remember the thing I was talking about with the Hind and the Stinger? You don't get knocked out of first person when you get hit? Yeah, well, in this fight, it makes things a billion times better. Or worse. Also, of course, it's a cutscene in this game, so it has to have some stupid shit. Okay. Wow, look at the eyes around the screen. So detailed.
Colonel, where's Naomi?
I'm right here, Snake. What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Go back to sleep.
That's strange.
Snake, by now those terrorists have finished their launch preparations. Stop wasting time. Metal Gear's base is up ahead.
Snake, it's over 30 below outside. Be careful. You're just recovering from a cold.
What?
What's
Be
wrong?
careful, you just recovered from a cold. What?
Snake, stop lollygagging.
Hey, they kept
around and
lollygagging.
get to Metal Gear's base. There's no time.
That line should only play if you had a cold. We never had a cold. Maybe the game thinks we did because I grabbed Johnny, but the condition to get a cold is to grab Johnny when Meryl's dead. We only had Snake sneeze because of the flower, not because of the cold. So maybe something is fucked. Something somewhere is fucked. Either the sneeze from the flower triggers the cold check, or grabbing Johnny counts as having a cold even though Meryl's alive. Either way, one of those two things is fucked. That call shouldn't have that extra line there. You're just recovering from a cold. What the fuck? Okay.
Russia could no longer pay enough.
What? Of course.
I want to ask you about Naomi.
I'm looking at
Maybe
the
there's
TTS
just not a check at all, yeah.
It doesn't look good. Weren't you ever suspicious about her, Snake? Snake, keep your guard up.
What the hell are all these ravens doing around here?
There were ravens around from before.
Fuck.
Mei Ling, how's Naomi?
Huh? She's fine, I guess. What's up? What do you want, Snake? If you want to talk to Naomi, why don't you call her?
Yeah, I guess so.
Strange guy. Good luck, Snake.
Let's go. Greatest boss fight ever. What the fuck? That's a thing?
What's that?
Shake hands. Okay. Welcome, ballsack. They took out Blustein's line about Muktuk eating contests. Before you get triggered, they changed it. They just changed it to 4-man carry, I think, and stick pull. Something like that. Stick something. I don't forget. I don't remember. Apparently, Raven does it with 6 men.
They're becoming excited.
They talk about the ear pull still. There's the Muktuk is gone. There's the 4-man carry, and there's another one. I don't remember. Something with a stick, I think.
Returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing
Open
to see
world,
what kind
yeah.
of man you were.
Remake Twin Snakes and Fox
The
Engine.
judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
There's no crows in my family tree.
You ready? I am not fond of snakes, but you are family, so I cannot complain. But there will be no holding back. You live in Alaska, too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics.
With that strength, you must have been training in the
Oh, it is the stick pull.
Four-man carry.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It's an event where
Stick pull and ear pull.
each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we will see if there is iron in your words.
So this is where the fight would begin normally, but this is a Twin Snakes, so there has to be some stupid shit first. Here you go. Okay, so that looked epic, right? Let's see what the actual fight looks like. Let's get the calls.
Vulcan Raven is half Native Alaskan American and half Inuit. He was raised as a shaman, and they say he has supernatural powers. He crossed over the frozen Bering Sea into Russia, and during the Cold War served as a special operative for Vimpel, the Soviet ultra-secret Special Forces unit. In 1993, he was demoted by President Yeltsin following his coup d'etat, so he fled the country and became a mercenary. After that, he joined those rent-a-war bastards at Outer Heaven Inc. He stayed there until he joined us in Foxhound, thanks to a strong recommendation from Revolver Ocelot.
That cannon he's holding is a 20mm gun. You usually see them mounted on fighter planes. You can't take him on in a firefight. He'll make mince.
Yeah, about that.
He's not just strong, Snake. He's a graduate emeritus from Alaska University, so he's a quick thinker, too.
In any case, you'd better not try to attack him from the front. Normal weapons are no match for his 20mm Vulcan. Try to attack him.
Are you
from
sure?
the side or behind.
Are you sure? How about a tranquilizer single shotgun? Okay.
It looks like Raven's holding an M61A1 20mm multi-turreted machine gun. They're usually mounted on F-16s. With its 6 rotating turrets, it can fire 4,000 20mm rounds per minute. And it's accurate too. If you come at him from the front, he will turn you into borscht. Stay out of his way. You have got to hide and attack. Try a remote-controlled missile or your C4 explosives. Stay...
You could also try to...
That place is right in the middle of the permafrost. Just like the name says, it never melts. I've heard over 85% of Alaska is permafrost. It's extremely cold there, Snake. If you don't hurry, your rations will freeze. One way to prevent your rations... A native Alaskan American, huh? Probably Athapascan. They're originally from the same tribe as the Apaches and Navajos of New Mexico. Anthropologically, they're related to the Japanese. There are even linguistic similarities between Athapascan languages and ancient Japanese. You and he probably share many of the same
What the fuck is that spacing?
Master, I don't remember telling you that I was part Japanese.
His lips were moving there. Uh-oh. Okay.
That room is still under construction because their main priority was to finish Metal Gear's underground base.
This is the boss music,
But
by the way.
good thing is, with all those containers, it should be easy to hide.
I just noticed this fucking background noise. It's... yeah. Okay. Anyway, well, the fight is over. This is... Of course, they couldn't design shit. So, you can just stand in front of him and shoot him with the M9, despite what they tell you.
Just as the boss said.
Try doing that and just see what happens.
It is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss, you are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man you saw die before your eyes. That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death? But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake. In the natural world, there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it, but you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. No matter how far you go, or how many corpses you crawl over, the killing will never end. It's a future without hope. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Snake, it's me.
Master?
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Damn. Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So, you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
A different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest, Colonel.
What?
She's betrayed us, Colonel. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Colonel, have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
And we did do it not lethally, so we get the dog tag. Oh, fuck. Very useful, dog tag. Alright. Now Snake should ask everybody about Naomi.
Snake, if it's about Naomi, I'm looking into the matter right now. Give me a little more time.
Where is she?
She's still sleeping.
I can't believe it. First the DARPA chief turns out to be an imposter, and now Naomi. What the hell is going on here? I suppose you're going to tell me you don't know anything, right?
I'm sorry, Snake.
The world is being threatened with nuclear annihilation. That's all we can be sure about.
What? What? What the fuck? That line makes no sense. I mean... Okay.
Snake, hurry up and get to Metal Gear's under...
But did you want to see me break that game apart too, Apache?
I don't know anything about Dr. Naomi, so there's not much I can say. But Snake, I think you'd better leave that to Colonel Campbell. Don't you think you'd better just get to the control room?
Yeah, we're gonna dissect it.
Snake, I'm sure that woman calling herself Naomi is some type of spy. And now I'm starting to think that Campbell might be hiding something too. Don't trust him.
Can't wait until we get to the second Rex phase. Fucking floating snake model.
Russia could no longer...
What the fuck, Sasha? You're useless right now.
Naomi wasn't acting strangely or anything?
No. I just can't believe that Naomi's an enemy spy. I refuse to accept that.
I don't want to believe it either, but...
Don't say it, Snake.
Yeah, the beautiful thing about that is gonna be that, you know, unlike Phantom Pain, where we didn't know what the game was about, what to expect, we already know MGS3, of course, so we can test everything from the get-go and fucking mess with it. Oh, that's right, there's fucking guards here. And then Snake says, it's too quiet, nobody patrolling. I always forget, it always gets me, because there shouldn't be any fucking guards here, but all the cameras are gone. There's like only a couple left. Ugh. I have enough stingers, fuck it. There's one here. No, zoom, of course. And then, the fucking Rex model in this game, which is not based on Rex's model, but instead on a fucking action figure. Kind of like the Grey Fox costume in Rising. So it has this camo pattern, the proportions are off with the room, and oh boy, just wait until it starts moving. It looks so bad. The sound effects and the movement. Anyway. This entire area is different. There's like steps and shit instead of ladders, and
Snake,
you don't go on top of Rex.
What's wrong? Did you
Yeah,
find a
this
good
is
place
not
to
Metal
hide?
Gear, this is
Yeah,
plastic gear.
thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear. But it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, no mechanics. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys. And besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course. But there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep. That describes me
Yep.
pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting
You
on
a
you.
hamster? Yeah, this whole thing is different. There's a guy patrolling right here. Yep, nobody patrolling. The two guards in the previous area, the guy here. Let's do all the AIDS water calls. Oh, well, it's gonna be bad. Mustache's voice. I think she might be the second most asleep person after Naomi in this game. And actually kind of hurts a lot. Here we go.
That stuff that is flowing in those ditches on the first floor must be radioactive nuclear wastewater. You'd better stay away from it. You are already exposed enough just by being in that area. Any further exposure could be fatal. That place does not have a nuclear processing facility. It must be some other kind of nuclear material that is leaking besides the dismantled nuclear warheads. Probably spent nuclear fuel or something. Anytime fuel is burned in a nuclear reactor, it will always produce, as a waste product, some spent fuel mixed with highly toxic radioactive compounds. Spent nuclear fuel stays radioactive for 300 years. In other words, this material will remain lethal for the next 3 centuries. There was a time when we thought it was safe to seal the nuclear waste in special containers and bury it in a layer of rock salt without much exposure to underground water. Even though we now know there are big problems with that, we still don't have an effective disposal solution. Most of the nuclear waste we produce is just shoved underground with no intention of ever processing it. It is like an ostrich with its head in the sand.
She's
There
that
is a
too.
process which involves mixing the nuclear waste with
Molts.
low-grade uranium to convert it into a mixed oxide fuel for burning in light water reactors, usually in the form of glass logs. But MOX contaminates a nuclear reactor more quickly than low-grade uranium. It is also highly toxic. It is economically unfeasible unless the price of uranium is more than 4 times what it currently is. Not only that, you cannot ignore the danger inherent in transporting the MOX from the processing factories to the nuclear reactors. An accident could lead to radioactive contamination, or the materials could be hijacked by terrorists. No, I do not think MOX could be called a viable solution to the problem of plutonium disposal. There is only one effective use for nuclear waste: military applications. You see, after chemical reprocessing, they can separate plutonium from the nuclear waste. Nuclear weapons normally use military...
Yeah, I mean, Sniper Wolf's death is a prime
239
example of
with a
that. What is
purity of
pacing?
93 to 94%. It is made in special nuclear reactors designed for military applications. On the other hand, the plutonium in spent nuclear fuel only has a purity of about 60%. But that does not mean that spent nuclear fuel cannot be used for military applications. America has been successful in tests using weapons made from nuclear reactor-grade plutonium. That means that eventually everyone will be able to make nuclear weapons from plutonium separated from spent nuclear fuel. Spent nuclear fuel can also be used to make depleted uranium bullets or shells. They are armor-piercing anti-tank rounds. With a very high density and armor-piercing capability, DU explodes after penetrating the target's armor. DU ammunition demonstrates a 10% increase in efficiency over munitions made of heavy metal alloy, such as tungsten. Unfortunately, when the DU round explodes, it spreads a fine dust which, when absorbed into a body, supposedly causes terrible health problems, such as renal disease. During the Gulf War, Americans as well as Iraqi soldiers were exposed to DU dust and suffered from radiation poisoning and other illnesses. The American government and public organizations undertook medical studies, but no clear causal link was established between exposure to DU and the occurrence of cancer or genetic damage. Some people think that this type of radioactive contamination is what is behind the Gulf War syndrome, but the government will not admit it.
Sounds like it's not worth it for 10%. Holy shit, just use tungsten. Also, this call is almost completely different the way she explains the values of things.
Researchers are now attempting to use high-speed neutron foundries and
What?
particle accelerators to transform highly toxic metals with long half-lives, such as neptunium and americium.
Extinction processing.
Short half-life nuclides.
But why?
It's called mass transmutation.
What?
But it's not
They
being
changed
used
the
much due to
name
all the
too?
technical and economic problems with it. A serious program for nuclear waste treatment has yet to be established.
It's supposed to be called extinction processing, and they're supposed to be. This call is completely different.
There is a process which involves mixed.
Now she's repeating stuff. That was weird. How they changed that. Particle accelerations instead of I think there's some sort of bio remediation thing Snake calls it. That one's completely different. That's weird. Okay. We'll be back up here for fucking pipes. That guy noticed me from all the way over there.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
The pace of all the events going on and unfolding in the background here is completely fucked because of how this layout is, and
Snake,
the Palki
I did it.
changed.
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
Because of the missile's rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Because of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested. Only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead.
Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Was there a noise just now?
Okay. So, we will see something up here. Not now. This is... Where is it? There it is. I forget the technical term for it. Some people think that this is an Easter egg. A VR crystal, like one of those VR targets. But if we shoot it, it has no collision. Bullets are just going through. And we can see it hit the back. Let's see, maybe from the other angle. Not now, oh, come on. It just goes straight through and hits. Oh, that's with a tranquilizer, it doesn't show. It's just hitting the ceiling. So, God, this fucking controller. We're hitting the ceiling. I don't think this actually has anything to do with the VR crystals. I think what this is like a reference point used for lighting or camera angles or whatever the fuck in like an editor, you know, in some sort of level editor design engine thing. So that they accidentally left in the game. Yeah, it makes me think of when the DARPA chief cutscene maybe, and they talk about Rex. Maybe that's where the camera starts or something like that. Yeah, it's just a leftover fucking reference point from developing. So, oops. Okay. It gets worse though. There's something way worse during the Rex fight in between the two faces.
Snake.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it. Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That, plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like they were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah. And Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Another thing that fucking bothers me is, look at this railgun. Look how fucking close to the wall it is. It barely fucking fits. Does it clip through? No, but almost. It just barely fucking fits. The proportions are way fucking off in this room with Rex, with anything. In the original, there's plenty of fucking space, yeah, with a railgun, but no. They had to park with a tennis ball, I don't know. Plastic gear, Rex. God, it's so bad. Just wait until this thing starts moving. And then we get to phase 2. Anyway. How to avoid being seen by... Who is it? What? Oh my god, there's people in there? I better go to the other side. Like this. Fucking airplane jet engine noises too.
We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
coward.
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Galukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. All for money.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye? It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with amphetamine and adrenaline levels in the blood. They deployed a product still in development into live combat. No surprise it was unreliable. They must have been desperate.
In any case, have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Galukovich at Spetsnaz yet?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? That Galukovich, he's no warrior, he's a politician.
Maybe so, but he's the one who gave us the Hind, and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here. It's going to be a long war.
We could still escape.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole world? From here, we can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar and totally immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
Boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the arms tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the President was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
You need the keys for input. 3 of them.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. You input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system, and it's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake. Who's that?
Look at Liquid looking at the bullet. This bullet doesn't have fucking rifling on it. Okay.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
The key.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
I'll enjoy watching exactly nothing happen because there's no fucking alert here. Nothing. Spotted by Liquid himself. Nothing. No alert. Nobody gives a shit. Josh, shit, poop. Ah, I did it again. Josh Sandwich, thank you for 12 months, man. Your name always strips me up. So, nothing happens. There is no alert, because I guess for the sake of being able to keep a completely clean score screen, maybe with 0 alerts or something like that. No, it's 3 alerts, isn't it? What's the point? Up until recently, I thought it was they just want to keep 0 alerts. But there's the cell fight, and there's a couple more. I think there's 3 force alerts in the game. Maybe when you escape from the cell, you can't avoid in this game like the original. So and then the escape at the end. So the cell with Meryl, the cell with Snake, and the escape. Those are alerts. So why not fucking have this alert too? Nothing. Fucking nothing. Okay. No, those guys on the elevators are not alerts. Yeah, it's 3. It's 3. But why not fucking make it 4 then? The requirement for Big Boss is 3. And the game accounts for the one in the cell with Johnny, the one in the cell with Meryl, and the escape is an alert too. So why the fuck not have this and make it 4? Okay. Anyway, you won't need to get all the way down there now, but we are cool MGS guys now, so we can do this. Okay. Probably have way more than 10 alerts, so... Oh, never mind. Big Rat is over here. Damn it. I have less than 10 alerts, really? Or maybe this game just doesn't give a fuck. I don't know. There he is. God. You elusive big rat. He just stops moving. So, where the fuck is the gun camera? Oh, it's all the way down there. Now we can take a close look at him. This game is clearly superior. Oh shit, he woke up. Ah, fuck. He doesn't stay asleep long, but he does pop out of the other vent very quickly. He doesn't seem to have to wait for him. God damn it. There you go. Maybe you can refresh it. I don't know. Look at that little fuck. Oh my god. The eyes are like too deep, but whatever. Rat jam. Looks like oh shit, he woke up again. He pops up on the other side instantly. You have to wait. Nice. I'm taking you down with me. What the fuck? He survived. He run away. Wait, does that explosion not affect other things around you? Oh fuck. Well, I dropped it now. Yes, clearly there's assault guys in here. This rat seems to be invincible. He got away. Of course the guards teleport. Alright, enough. Fortunate rat. There you go. I don't know. I can get shit. Nice alert theme. But there's not supposed to be guards here. The fuck is this music? Yeah, congratulations. The whole fucking game. Look at this guy. Yep. Most things are fucking terrible in this game. I think everything is really. They don't have the third camera here that they were looking at Snake through, the monitor in the cutscene. Yeah, there's supposed to be a third camera that's turned off. It doesn't alert, or at least it looks like it. And in the cutscene where they're looking at Snake on the monitor, it's supposed to be through a camera here. That is the phantom camera, of course. It's not there. Ugh. I get this shit over with. F. Of course there are new voice lines. Unfortunately. I wish it didn't have new voice line. Well.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
At least it's over faster, you're right. Except it completely fucking destroys the pace of the events in the background. And I had to stop to talk about that anyway, so... Nah. Backtracking? I don't do that here. We're Twin Snakes, cool guys. So, instead of going all the way back to where we fight Raven, you go down here, because now you're cool. Now you can do this. So you have some convenient hot steam and liquid nitrogen pipes. So you shoot it, and it changes instantly. It's closer and it's instant. Alright. Oh fuck, I missed the grab. I wonder if you can do it here. There you go. Stinger bullet. I didn't even know there were stingers there. Langator 772, thank you for the 32 months. Yeah, they fucked with it. They fucked the whole game up. Just wait until you heat up the card. All the fucking events in the background make no fucking sense. At least they tried to do something. They should have done fucking nothing. This is one of those cases where less is more. Apache, this is not Twitter. Please. Please.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Apache is a master baiter. To bait people. Alright, let's go. Heat it up. Beautiful. Now we're gonna have this call in mid-air because that makes sense.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye? Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So, it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
So Naomi just got captured, and in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 seconds, she escapes.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' faces, my name... The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as an individual.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Grey Fox for his genome experiments.
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterward, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that Grey Fox, he's come here to kill me.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox. Naomi, tell me something.
About Foxdie? Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Foxdie contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then, they cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Foxdie.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Foxdie as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was... Snake...
Hey! What are you doing?
Snake...
Here comes the best line.
I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Foxdie was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
There's no time for
You
that.
double-crossed me.
Your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
You double-crossed me. That is the #1 most telling line, I think, from Snake in this game. It tells you that it's dog shit voice acting. You double-crossed me. Okay. That's a sturdy laptop. Because it's so good in the original, yeah. Just people forget or don't know, I guess. It's fine.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated. Ready for launch.
No! Why?
Plastic gear.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mance's psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from you, but there was Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come to where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
My voice is so tired right now.
Dear brother.
Yep.
Liquid, how the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Oh wait, there's an alert here. Isn't there? Does it actually say alert? Oh, it does. Then maybe the 3 alerts... Oh. Maybe the cell one doesn't count. Maybe you can avoid the Johnny alert. I forgot about this one. Anyway, nice alert music.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Let's see how they did. I'm out of time.
Come on, hurry up already.
Hang on.
I'm out of time.
Just
Jesus.
hold on a little longer.
The fuck was that?
Otacon.
Almost there. Hold on.
Otacon.
I'm out of time. Okay.
Snake, your grip has gotten stronger.
What? What? I should have known.
What happened? Snake! Snake!
Of course, that call is more important than the gas that's about to kill me. Hold on.
Snake, your grip has gotten stronger. Looks like your hard work is paying off.
Well done, Snake.
I'm fucking dying here.
Snake, gas.
Ah, clearly that's more important. Hold on. Interesting.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
I think we'll keep this for a Rex fight. Can you see Liquid there? No, of course not. Of course not. He's not there. Wait, what the fuck? Oh.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Of course Liquid isn't actually there. You could see him in the top left in MGS1 right there. But the camera angle is different too. Oh. Of course he's not actually there. Pathetic. And all the calls and all the little actions you could do when you step out here before the cutscene triggers, gone. Because as soon as you step out here, not even out, it already triggers it. There's no way. You can't mess with him, you can look at his animation, you can't call people about it. Beautiful. Shit me.
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. You performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Die.
Fox Die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Die's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder, maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Die's program. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be. But that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Yeah? Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Die.
Whoop. Ah, okay.
But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all of the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love? It's hate. His choosing me, knowingly, to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even understand this. You, who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. You missed your last chance. You'll regret that forever.
Snake! Come! Kneel down and sacrifice yourself to this historic weapon! Consider it an honor! A gift from your brother!
Now!
You shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world
Into the 21st century!
Demon weapon. It's plastic gear, Rex. I'm already a demon weapon, Snake. Like Big Medic. He used to put me in the back of the truck and stuff. And throw keepers at me. Make me run in circles.
Stop it!
Plastic gear. What was the plan here exactly? Because what was Snake's plan here? Help me understand, because what the fuck is going on? Oh boy, plastic gear is moving. God help us. Right, Colonel?
Snake, your grip has gotten stronger. Looks like your hard work is paying off.
Well done, Snake.
Oh.
God help helpless. Metal Gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now.
Did we get rid of that missile call somehow?
You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
Your grip has gotten stronger.
God help us.
Plastic gears moving. Alright, hold on. Oh, it takes a long time to piss. So let's look at how this thing actually moves. The design is based on an action figure, so it kind of moves like one too. It's made of plastic. What kind of fucking movements are these? Stop motion? That's what it looks like. It looks like stop motion. Like, I don't know how to explain it. There's something like wrong with it. There's something very wrong with this shit. What the fuck? It is stop motion, look at it. Wait, move some more. Oh shit. What is that sound effect? Oh, I want to see his stomp actually. Does he do the thing with the claws after? Yeah, it does. Okay, but you clip fucking through it. Okay. Nah, not yet, Gorlab. I don't suppose that guy's already here somewhere, is he? You never know. Anyway, yeah. You can lock onto other shit, which is annoying. But whatever. Stop motion. That's the best way to describe this, I think. Fucking inventory. Hold on, I gotta remember to empty my stingers. Oh fuck, it's gonna take forever. Can you take one more? You can. Let's see. Hopefully he can take one more. Please. Fuck it, let's do the calls right now in case he can't.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes.
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah. Try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So will that stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like
my god, that line.
Ugh.
Ugh. Great.
Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force
Here comes the perfect line.
Right. If you can shoot a missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy
A classic
the computer control
demonstration of
intentionally designed
this
it.
game.
It's not a weak point. More like a weakness.
Oh.
Weapons just aren't very appealing without a weakness of some kind.
Oh, I see.
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
This is why you don't fuck with it. It's not a weak point. I'd like to think of it as a character flaw. No, a weakness. It's not a weak point, it's a weakness. Fuck off.
First, use a Stinger missile to destroy the radome and disable its electronics.
Like, are you sure you want me to say this? Like, I don't know.
I saw it in President Baker's top secret files. Rex has a free electron laser mounted on its belly. It's a laser weapon that discharges a laser beam into an electron beam that's been accelerated using giant magnets. It can generate an incredible amount of energy, pretty close to 100 megawatts. That's 10 times greater than any other laser out there. If Rex steps on you, it'll be all over. Be very careful when he gets close. Rex is equipped with anti-tank missiles on both of his knees. They're a laser semi-active homing type that doesn't use wires. The shooter uses a laser illuminator to bounce a laser beam off the target. After that, the missile uses the light reflected off the target to home in on it. Fortunately, the missiles are tipped with heat rounds and not anti-personnel warheads. But if they hit you directly, you'll be sorry. Be careful. The railgun uses magnetism to fire projectiles. By perfecting the process of shell acceleration, the railgun is able to fire a projectile with a muzzle velocity of over 100 kilometers per second. It was originally going to be used as part of SDI to shoot down enemy ICBMs outside the atmosphere. It's ironic that now it's going to be used to deliver a nuclear warhead. Rex is the first actual prototype model, but they've been doing virtual prototyping for a while now. They pop it into a VR simulation while it's still in the design phase. That way they can make improvements to the design while testing it under all sorts of simulated conditions. So even though it's a prototype, it's extremely well designed. Be careful.
This should be the last call.
The railgun used...
Yep. Let's see. Hopefully he can take another Stinger. Nice. Okay. Not now. Alright, let's test empty Stinger line for Fox. Let's see if that's a thing. Oh my god, look at this fucking animation. And of course, something happens here. When Snake picks up the sword. You know, the famous sword that Gray Fox brings here. When Snake picks up. Jeez, that is the most pathetic fucking roar.
Get away! Gray Fox.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me? prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. Oh, I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox. Outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister. But every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Fox!
He screams like a little bitch in this one. He doesn't make a sound in the original. And then the delivery of the Corner Fox line is so fucking bad. Ugh.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds,
We use Royal Harriers! Fox!
how strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal!
But a sleepy jackal is more dangerous than a fox. Ah, look how convenient. The sword is right there at Snake's feet. Let's pick it up.
He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Alright, let's see if he says something different when you have no ammo.
No good. I'm out of missiles.
Yep.
No good. I'm out of missiles. No good. I'm out of missiles.
God, this scene is so much tension in the original. This is ridiculous.
I'm out of missiles.
This is... You can spam it. There's no music, there's no lightning, there's...
No good. I'm out of missiles. Dying shadow. Damn. No missiles. No missiles. But soon. Missiles. No good. I'm out of missiles. I'm out of missiles. No good. I'm out of missiles.
Here comes...
Fox!
because of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake.
Scene sucks too. Like, always bothered me that Rex doesn't get his foot up first and then down, and then, you know, the white screen effect. No, it's just okay.
When death is entreated,
the battle is decided. Who the fuck talks like that?
the battle is decided.
Outwardly, we might have seemed like contented brothers and sisters. Like, who the fuck talks like that? Well, but here comes the best part.
You see, you can't protect anyone. Not even
he's thinking
yourself.
about it. Pick it up. Here we go. Snake with a sword. And then the camera changes. And then... Hold on, one more. Uh-oh, what's that in the background? I paused the simulation and we could see, but it must be the twin snakes. No, that is not Solid Snake. There's a fucking second snake model floating in the background of this cutscene in the same pose. Unfucking believable. And this is not an emulation bug. You can go and try this on any sort of way to play this game. Go watch any YouTube playthrough. Go play yourself on GameCube. Go do anything. This is not an emulation bug. This is the game. So, yeah. Good game. Let's move on.
Die!
And then complete lack of tension. The escape theme is not there. That's right. God, this is such shit. It's insane. I bet it gives you a checkpoint in the second phase too, doesn't it? Okay, at least it doesn't do that. Seeing how it works with Mantis, you think that it does. Oh man, I bet we can do the same fucking shit. Look, the missiles knock me out of first person. Okay, at least the missiles do it. I'm not a particularly well-known. Oh, that laser does it too. Give her a fucks right now. Given this game, yeah. The fucking inventory. I knew it would do that. Open the inventory when I don't want it to. Ah. These triggers. Fucking Nintendo controller triggers are not meant to work with this. Ah, fuck. I think the only thing that sucks is... Can we skip? No, we shouldn't be able to. Okay. At least we get the other line now. And it sucks. The delivery of it sucks too.
I can't do it. I can't shoot. I can't do it. Neither truly alive. I can't do it. Nor truly dead. I can't do it. I can't shoot. I can't shoot. No, I can't do it. But soon it will finally feel good. I can't do it.
My lack of quality control. Alright, fuck this game. Damn, it starts you off with nothing equipped. No wonder.
There you are!
I got unlucky that it started with the machine gun too. Nice. Oh, shooting the dick actually does something? I thought it was just for show. Did it just go through the whole thing? Nice. How the fuck did I equip the Nikita? Oh no, this fight is hard, guys. It's hard to find shit to give, given this game. Oh well, at least it will be over soon. But wait! Hold on, do one more. So Grey Fox is dead now. Damn, Colonel Fox is dead. Oh, so are the frames.
Snake, your grip has gotten stronger. Looks like your hard work is paying off.
Well done, Snake.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Colonel, Fox is dead.
That was more important.
I know. God rest his soul. Even a soldier needs more to live for than just fighting. Maybe if he had found something else, he would have been so haunted.
He was too simple, too pure. There was nothing in this world for him.
God, this is so fucking horrible.
Believe only in himself.
I guess you're right. A man like Fox is really only looking for his death.
Yeah. But if you ask me, there's
The
no
music
answer
just
to
completely fucking ruins this.
no peace either. I'm gonna leave here alive. Good.
Ah.
I want that too.
Of course, they also completely missed the call about the door here. What the fuck is he doing? Is there really no rations around here? Oh, there's one over there. Just where I need it. Oh wait. I need the stun grenade now. Maybe if that even works. Nice, you can't even hit me here. It would have fucked me up normally, but yeah. So there is a door here, and if you try to leave, there should be a call about it. What the fuck? There's not even the sound effect for trying to open the door that you can't open. Like there should be at MGS1, yeah? And if you call,
If you can shoot a Stinger missile directly into the cockpit, maybe you can destroy
they have no fucking idea.
Snake. Win.
This door and this call are completely missing. It's just missing entirely. He's supposed to be saying, "What the hell are you doing, Snake? Destroy Metal Gear." Wow, this missile is fucking pathetic. It's really tough to dodge Rex's missiles if you're too far from it. Normally, but this is a piece of trash, so enough.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
Plastic gear. Fuck, the whole thing froze. Yeah, Rex's roars are complete dog shit too. How is this possible? How?
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die. As long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict, new hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method?
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments. Huh? 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect
That
of
was
it.
just the cover story issued by the Pentagon.
Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical, biological weapons.
Still can't fucking do
the
with these
poison
frames.
gas
It's not the
detection
frames, it's
units,
FMVs.
And the anti-sarin injections were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl? Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl?
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me!
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command, and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Oh, there's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall
Nuclear
vanish from
module.
this world as well.
It's just Semtex
If you win,
from MGS2.
you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love.
A brief moment of ass. Look at his face.
And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you.
But not me. Well, this fight is ass. Because the mechanics and music and... But wait. Perhaps the best way to demonstrate this...
How about you, Snake?
...is to do absolutely nothing. If you do nothing, you will understand. Don't move.
What's wrong, Snake?
And oh my god. Oh. Okay. Try again.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
His mouth isn't moving at all.
What's wrong, Snake?
It's wrong, Liquid. Swatting flies. I found this out by accident. I think my controller died or something, or maybe I fell asleep or some shit. And people were like, what the fuck?
What's wrong, Snake?
So he literally could not hit you as the fight starts.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
I'm not moving. Wrong, I know. Oh. Okay.
What's wrong, Snake?
I know what a good thing to do would be is... Try again. He wants me to inspect the bottom of his shoe. Yeah. We should make it even faster next time. Whatever. You can do it. Oh well. Yep. That's about right for this game. The actual fight is ass. You can't do any of the cool tricks you can do in the original. Fucking pathetic. Yep, it's just one of those times, you know? Of course. Well, it's back. I don't understand what it does, this shit. It's not even dropping frames, it's just disconnect. Okay. Well. It's my curse. Nice counterattacks. Okay. What a pathetic fucking punch kick. He does all those spins and he doesn't even do the roundhouse kick. Come on. Because he knows it has less range. Whoops. Anyway, you know the mechanic that, yeah, after you drain his health, you have to throw him off Rex, right? Otherwise he never dies. Well, that's completely fucking gone. Because of course... we gotta have this cool cutscene instead. And these moves here are recreated and referenced in the final fist fight in MGS4. MGS4 pays homage to this bullshit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's a Twin Snakes part of the fight in 4. Nice.
Snake!
It's okay, no fall damage.
Meryl.
I can't believe you guys fucking saved Meryl and Twin Snakes. Come on. The hamster ending. Damn it.
Is that you? Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl.
Can you believe we gotta play Twin Snakes like 3 times? Maybe 2,
okay?
maybe 3.
Is that
Probably
all you
2.
can say?
Meryl, you must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength.
Congratulations, Kane. You have ears.
But I was
Everything is ass compared to the PS1 version, by the way. Just about everything.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Sir Redford, thank you for the $1.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Hopefully we'll get to kill her next time.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
That's not how it works. Otacon doesn't die in the endings. In any of the endings. Some people seem to be confused about that.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
And how should Snake find his sneaking suit? As a wise man at MGS Con once said, "No, bro, it's the same." Oh, does he only do it a funny way with the Otacon ending?
Hurry up!
And the Otacon ending, he fucking steps on it.
Hurry!
Wow, so cool. My armpits are sore. I gotta keep my arms up.
Good, Snake.
This game is Snake has constant sore armpit syndrome in this game. Ugh, God.
Hurry!
Yeah, well. Who's up to test if the timer does anything? It shouldn't do anything. But do we want to wait 10 minutes? Wait, through the magic of emulation, we could only wait 5 minutes. careful with that guy. The fucking music. This might have, I think this is a bad idea, because if I don't get that guy on the left... Fuck. Hold on. If I don't get this guy, we're fucked. Okay. Alright. Here we go, I think. We're waiting for the timer. The camera's looking right here. Yeah. Two minutes. I like how they still come through at a time. At PS1 limitation. Okay. I just want to confirm that the timer does nothing. I never tested it in this shit. It shouldn't do anything. I wonder how many kills we'll get. Very epic. Here you go. Ten seconds. Three, two, one. Nothing. Okay, cool. Alright, fuck this.
Snake, they've placed the Colonel under arrest. I don't know what I should do. This will probably be your last save.
I'm gonna miss those proverbs of yours.
Snake?
Hey, Ling, I have a favor to ask you. Make a hard copy of all the codec conversation data up to this point. I want some insurance.
Okay, Snake. Leave it to me. Snake, please. Be safe. For me.
You sound like shit, Mei-Ling. And now the epic escape theme. Yeah, there's shit. Am I supposed to see the pole? They got stunned.
Here they come!
They actually get stunned. You see good stars. Wow. Yes, 3 hours of this.
Not yet, Snake!
And
It's not over yet! Liquid!
here we go. Ah, he actually shoot out the light. What a shit show. Well, enjoyed the non-autocon ending, I guess. You guys did this. Oh, God. What could go wrong? Cool music.
Look, Snake, daylight! We're gonna crash!
The fucking music. This game is allowed to exist, and some people even think it's okay. Okay.
Meryl, are you okay?
No, I don't think it's okay at all. Not even a little.
Damn.
Snake. Snake!
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Fox, no, Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us, too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Now comes the greatest part. Best is yet to come is in the game, in the credits. So why the fuck didn't they use it in all the scenes where it's supposed to play? We shall never know. Oh well. Twin Snakes VR missions. What? I kind of wish Knight was here. He wanted to finish his VR. Maybe Apache wants to kill the Subathon. I don't know. Usually when I play this game, I just fuck off and recover because it's brain damage every time. In simple terms, this game is a big fuck you to MGS1. So it's not surprising that I don't like it. Well, how? This game is just a middle finger to MGS1 in every aspect. Ugh. Ah, shit, okay. How could anybody fucking defend this? It's just screaming fuck you, MGS1 in every aspect. It is insulting. Yeah, I guess I'm just doing away too, man. I need to recover mentally. I need to detox from this shit. How bad can a game be? Bad. Bad. You close your eyes and pretend this is real. I'm just one playing. At least for a while. It's pretty bad. I'd say it's worse than Phantom Pain. It's probably the only thing that's worse than the Phantom Pain. Max, thank you for the gift of sub to thanks E. Depends on how you look at it. Phantom Pain does way more damage. But this physically hurts more to play for me. Phantom Pain does more damage as a whole in general to the series. So, I don't know. If I do have to play them, then this is more painful.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine.
The vaccine.
Yes, those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Oh, God. 226 kills, all at the end, mostly at the end. 59 continues, all those calls with Campbell resetting. I had 23 alerts, so does the rat just appear even if you have more than 10 alerts in Twin Snakes? Is it always a rat? Or maybe it's a different amount of alerts that matters? I don't know. Bleh. Yeah, fuck this game. I'm gonna take a little bit of time to think about what's next and recover, and yeah, I'm sure that website works. I don't know, clear code, wipe your ass with. Oh, God.